I might have the perfect present for the fitness person in your life. Hi, I'm Jason Pearson. This week I'm going to talk about the TRX system. Now it says on here Fitness Anywhere, and it truly is a portable workout system. So what is it? TRX stands for Total Resistance Exercise. That's another one of these acronyms that doesn't quite work. One of my clients likes to call it the T-Rex. Yeah. In the 1990s, a Navy SEAL named Randy Hetrick came up with this idea. He needed something that he could use to train while he was out in the jungle, and he rigged up a judo belt and some parachute material into a system he could use his body weight for resistance. Pretty simple. His fellow soldiers saw how effective it was, and so he helped them rig their own up. When he got out and he was in business school in the early 2000s, he brought it into the gym at school and was using it, and people were asking where he came from. Did he have other ones? He realized it was something that people wanted, and so he used his business degree to figure out how to develop it and market it and get it out there. And he turned this idea that he had in the jungle into a multi-million-dollar company. And it really is a unique and effective system for working out. One of the best things about it is how portable it is. I mean, this is it. This is the system. You could probably wrap it up better than this. Whatever, but that's it. That's all it is. You could put that in your luggage and take it with you on trips. All you need for it to work is a door you can put it over. It comes with an anchor you can put over a door, or a really solid tree or post or something that you can tie it around. So unlike bands, now it's similar. I think bands and the TRX systems are kind of cousins in that they're portable, and in some ways you need anchors for both of them. Bands you can use yourself as the anchor. This you cannot. This you need another point of contact in order for the anchoring to work. The other thing you can do is if it's a permanent setup like I have here, then you can buy their anchor and put it onto a stud of some sort. Don't just stick it in drywall. You'll rip the wall right down with this thing. Make sure if you're trying to not get the official anchor that you use something really solid. Otherwise, you'll end up like me in this video where I just tried some random piece of hardware I had, and it did not work. The movements you can do with this are almost unlimited. There's YouTube channels of people that just walk you through workouts with this. Leg exercises, you can do ab exercises, upper body. The things that I like to do with it are rowing. It's really good for rowing. You can do curls on it. You can do presses on it. You can do skull crushers. Those are the ones that I mostly use. It's also really good for hamstring curls. There's awesome ways to do ab exercises on this. Like you can try to hold a plank while in this strap for one thing. It's like really hard. There's a variety of different things you can do, and there's things I haven't even thought of, I know. I've done a few of the YouTube videos that are out there, and they're fun too. The other thing about this is it's a fun system because you're constantly moving with it and changing your positioning and doing different things. So it also gets your brain working a bit because some of the movements can be a little complex where you're doing one in and one out and things like that. So it's a fun system, versatile, portable. Now it's not as affordable as bands. Bands are like $20. This is closer to $130, but it's money well spent. This is a really good system for keeping in shape, getting in shape. Now, when you're using it, you're constantly having to stabilize because you're wobbling. When your weight is on this thing, you're kind of moving a little bit and have to make sure that you stay in a straight line with it. So your core gets activated with it. Now, some people say that's dangerous for people that are out of shape. I think, from my experience, as long as you don't do anything crazy, which you're not going to be able to do anyway if you're out of shape, then you should be fine with this. You will build the core strength as you build the other muscles up with one of these systems. You're going to be standing pretty much straight up. And that's how the weight changes. That's how resistance changes. It's your body weight. So if you're doing rows and your feet are further from the wall, that's less resistance. The closer to the wall you get, the more resistance, the harder it is. And then if you need more, you can get your feet up onto something and make it even harder. So the feet closer to the wall generally makes things harder in this system. because it's giving more weight onto the straps. I mean, that's all it is, 2 straps. It's the same material that seatbelts are made out of, or the ratchet things that you tie furniture down on the roof of your car. It's that material. It's really strong, solid, and lightweight. Now, there are other knockoffs of this. Obviously, he came up with the original idea, and there are numerous people that have done the same thing that are out there. I don't know a whole lot about them. I would just make sure that if you're gonna get one, make sure that it's solidly built, because you don't want something that's not sewn well or something that will rip and come apart on you. I don't get any money from these guys. They don't know who I am. I've never met them. I just have used this system for a while and I love it. I've got it set up on our porch. If I just need to get in a quick workout, if I get 15 minutes, usually I just go out to my TRX and do something, because it's quick, it's there, and I can just get a really good targeted workout quickly. That's what I like about it. Now, some of the limitations, obviously, the resistance is capped at your body weight. So you're not going to necessarily be able to do max gains with this thing because you are capped. So for bodybuilders and people that are really looking to build muscle, this is probably just a supplement to what you're doing. The great thing about it is your range of motion is wonderful. This thing can get you a really good range of motion that you might not be able to do without it. Get your shoulders really activated, get your chest really stretched out. For like serious lifters, this again would probably just be something you would augment your workouts with. But for most people, this can be all you need, honestly. This and body weight, just doing squats and push-ups and things like that. This is great. You can get in great shape with this thing. And I would highly recommend it as an alternative to buying a bunch of weights or a whole system, especially if you don't have room for it. This doesn't take up that much room. Bands take up far less room than this. You can do a band workout about as far away as your arms stretch. Like, that's all the room you need. This one, you need more than that, because you got to go from the anchor out as far as you decide to go with it. You do need a little bit more room than you do with bands. But again, it's a really solid system. And one of the reasons I'm bringing it up now is because the holiday season's coming. This might be a good gift for someone who's into fitness and is looking for a way to work out at home, or if they travel a lot on the road, because they can bring this with them. One of my clients takes his with him and he uses it in hotel rooms. Gets a good workout in when he's on the road. I like the TRX system. I use it. I think it's something that most people would get something out of. Have you used a system like this, either TRX or one of the knockoffs? If so, leave me a comment. Maybe we can have a meeting of the minds in the comment section down below. Tell your friends, like and subscribe, please. That's how the channel will grow. And as always, stay healthy.